playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. Taking on the #8 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Savage.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Inside handoff. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sticks. And Savage heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw testing the middle. He's got it in the open. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it Brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown.
Solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll ride the back again here. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Hawkins. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters.
And here comes a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Robertson. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Catch is made down the middle. That's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This should be the last play of the quarter. For a 4th down completion. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He can go. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Savage. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. To dart to the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. You make the tackle go all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Brandon behind the line. It's Savage. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
one play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. He lets it rip. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Touchdown, Mustangs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He's missed the PAT. Wow. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hilton. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Savage. They bring it down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Now here he goes. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught by the receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This this is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Players all the way to the end zone.
Putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Point after makes it a 15-point game. Touchdown. Here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Robinson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. Good play by the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. If I didn't get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off here. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? That's a design quarterback keeper. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And the Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. He gets loose. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, SMU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hilton. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. tackle made after a big gain.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Savage. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pop behind the line. It's Savage. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. QB keeper all the way. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. You're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Looking deep to the right side. Pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches. All it time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. This time it's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Mustangs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Robinson. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Hawkins. Bringing pressure. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return. What the hit sets up the offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a 1st down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs. And
he's in the clear. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Turns it loose downfield. And it's caught off the deflection.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Breaks into open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First and 10 now for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hilton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Working clock with the ground game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Hilton. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
All-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.